That was so following the ball. That was just
So for corners, you want the full circle.
Oh, really?
And the
Yeah.
frame.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All
All right,
Kevin. Thank you. Cheers.
And,
Watch out
and
there.
a little bit. You want to be able to see all of that running in. Yeah.
No, she wanted 9 originally. And then they go, oh, you can't have, you gotta wait. Then she took 29. I go, are you gonna go back to 9 now? I'm like, no, I like 9.
How old is your younger girl?
She was sophomore.
Does she play also?
She got it.
Good.
Yes. Oh, yeah. She has seen all of this and decided this looks like it. Rich, funny. Festival. She heads onto the field. Literally takes like 2 steps. And he goes, "That's her, right?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I know that run anyway." It's just like one.
Where was that? Florida?
Yeah. West Palm. Now we're going back to Palm Springs.
Indigo?
Yeah.
India.
India.
I feel like two of you guys there. Just twice there, twice in.
Florida facility is spectacular. Yeah, no. It's yeah, and it's like a billionaire family that's maintained the people fund. And they are unbelievable. The only thing you get is you get more a higher chance. One day
Little.
Well, we were once in Phoenix for the coldest Thanksgiving in Phoenix recorded history.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so, we were not in Phoenix in the snow, but we went up to the Grand Canyon and it was snow. We couldn't see a thing.
First one's up here to the chair. Good, because we were looking at what? 1 minute. You want to do the first 5 or what are we supposed to be getting? 2. So, they have less than 55 seconds to get a second. Otherwise, they're not accounted for the goal, right? We had an opportunity when we were jogging down here to frame the cage properly, and my weak side player was inside the post. She missed it. She needs to be outside the post. 30 seconds. They have 30 seconds to get accomplished their goal. Pastor and priest? Yeah.
Isn't that deacon like a priest or something?
Oh, yeah.
So they're even priest.
I've already gotten that flag
nice. Good deal, I gotta say. You've, Ripping, that's everything you're doing is very nice.
Okay, one thing that we're always looking at is when we possess the ball structurally, we never want to see lines on the field. Lines kill you. You know what I mean by lines? Look at the lines aesthetically here. Do we have our lines, our striker line, our midfield line, all in an east-west fashion? Ideally, what you want is to form W's or M's through the course of the field. Structurally, they're going to see this because of what videotape does for us. Now obviously we don't possess the ball right now, and we've got some roll one issues going on. But when we possess it and we're working the ball back out, what we want to see is depth, and we want to see those different angles of players possessing themselves so we can let the ball do all the work. We don't want to run our legs. 70 minutes of running your legs, are you going to get tired? Yeah. So we're going to look at, do we have the ability to do midfield transfers across the field with our structural shape? And then you don't have to worry about creating triangles on the field, because the triangles, if you're in a W or an M, are already there, right?
Get. Oh my.
The other thing that I'm on my squad for is celebration. Every time you score a goal, again, I don't care who it is, they should be celebrating like they just scored a goal against Carolina. Okay? It's a byproduct of the work ethic. This just doesn't happen. You gotta party, celebrate, whoop whoop, show some antics. It's not being a showboat. It's about, yeah. Yep. Look at how many players Black is leaving behind the ball when we transition. Okay? Right now we need Wiley to step up. Okay, my clinicians, I want you to give me the formation that App is running, and then I want you to give the formation that we're running. In about 10 minutes, we're going to talk about that. Punch. Oh. Maddie's too low in the pocket and she's not running down. Yeah, get her out and have her back and get quick Wendy when you go and put this Second rule.
Yeah.
Track. Rip eggs. Oh! As you guys are watching, try not to stare the ball down, because that's what you do when you're on the field. Look at all the off the ball. That's what I'm more curious. So we know where the ball is, but right now, how well is Lake Forest playing in the cage when we attack the circle edge? Do we have an open shooting lane? Every shot we take inside the circle should be an uncontested shot. It shouldn't be something, if it's contested, you should be giving it up. Okay, we don't want any block shots. We want forehand, backhand, uncontested shots. IPR was laying off our D too much. Okay, we got somebody far post. No, Tira. Tira!
What?
How many in the backfield for app?
3 and 3.
How many in the backfield for app when they're outletting? What? Say it confidently. What? 1 now. Oh, we got 2 fullbacks. That leaves how many? There you go. I hear somebody saying back there, 4. So with you got 2 halfbacks and 2 fullbacks. Who's responsible on the press for the 2 fullbacks? One of the forwards. Good. Now we need to narrow that number down to which one? What? The center striker. So if that ball travels to the right fullback or the left fullback and she accelerates, that's my center striker's responsibility. That's not my center half jumping to the ball. That's not my wing player caving in and jumping. Okay? But she's responsible for 2. So Tira right now, number 12, is off of her mark. She's telling Anna to step up on that kid because Anna loves to play cover. Okay? So that she can put some pressure on the fullbacks, which I'm about to relay down. Tell Anna to take her center mark and to stop putting Tira on that line. I said, tell Anna to take the halfback and stop pulling Tira back. We have no pressure on the fullbacks. And I'd like us to play a more aggressive press at this point. No, center mid. Yeah. Give it. Okay. One little technical piece with Chrissy's reception right there. Number 4 in the middle of the field when she received it from Evie was what? Where were her feet facing? Her own cage. Okay? That's the quickest way to kill a fast play. Alright? All the shuttles that you guys were working on, where are your feet facing? In the direction that you want to go. Okay? Chrissy doesn't want to go back to her cage. She wants to go forward. Now let's see what our presentation on this press is like. We have Sarah Thornhill, number 14 at center striker. And just kidding. We have the ball. Swing it. Cut. See how she broke that? Mobile reception? Oh, Hannah's going to get a huge hug. Lindsay went mobile after a static reception. Okay, right now I'm just going to point out the gentleman in the blue jackets, okay? we'll talk about that later. But that is our strength and conditioning coach, Mr. Craig Brittenham. And are we seeing the love right here? We got a strength and conditioning coach being ball boy for the hockey team. So on the count of 3, I need you guys to yell, "We love you, Brits." Okay? Can you do that? And don't do it soft because it'll be like total deflation. Okay? Brits. Okay? Yeah, just his nickname is Brit. Okay? So just say, "We love you, Brits." You got it?
Yes.
I need Chuck Frill to hear this. Okay? Or that other school that we don't refer to as even having a name. Okay? All right, so on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We love you, Brits!
Yeah. Okay, right now, does it look like Wake Forest is playing off sides? Like we were playing like when I played in the 80s. Oh. When we're building the ball up, we've got our deepest line level with the top of the circle. So we need our strikers to give our midfielder some dribbling lane, some movement. And what they should be doing is we should have 2 people level with the baseline and somebody hovering at the top of the circle, the number 2 scoring position. Okay? But don't cram, so I'm waiting for one of my midfielders to take a leadership role and give a shout out with that. Rich. When we're building the ball in our Italian 50, our strike line is way too tight to the midfield. So as you relay the forwards in, yeah, we need two people on the baseline when we're building the ball. Okay, what did I tell you about that statistic when Anna's on the ball? 50%? She's distributing, and the person she's distributing does the job that she needs her to do, it's a goal. If she's on the ball, chances are 50% of the time if she drives it or shoots it, it's a goal. So there's your stat right there. We're batting 100% right now. She'll get a hug.
So, come on, juice!
Space! Pull! Krista, get out of there! There we go. Perfect. Oh, popcorn. Oh.
I'm pretty sure. Like her shade is running out. She's just working right back outside.
If you want to get technical, you want to look at the actual execution of the shot and the shot selection. What we're looking for is an awareness of our people when they're entering the edge of the circle, how quickly they can, are they carrying the ball? It's like a 1 second rule. You have to receive and then the ball's got to be off, okay? YouTube a woman by the name of Jackie Ferreira. She played for Australia. She had one of the most unbelievable quick shots that I've ever seen in the history of hockey. If you want an American, go right down there to the left. Her name's Chelsea, okay? And she was a nightmare for Wake Forest playing at BC. And she was so dynamic and fast that, like that. That's what you want to do. Quick hands like that. Good. Okay, now I'm telling you, if it was a ball that was struck, she tipped it. If it was a ball in space, she received and ripped it. Forehand, backhand, didn't matter. Really, really difficult for the defense to defend against. And chances were, 50% of the time when she ripped the shot, the D was probably already in the way. Meaning bad positioning.
Gain ground your flat. There you go.
So right now, Rich is explaining to Anna, he took her out, and he's having a conversation that when we're building the ball from our 50 into the attacking zone, we got to have better structure, primarily coming from our strike line. So he wants somebody to present at the top of the circle, and he wants two outside wing players to be based.
See her!
Lead, Sarah!
Carol! No one can hear me.
Okay, Abby's off of her mark right now. Abby's number 11, so on the press. On the press, you guys, I wish I had a board right now, shame on me. We want our center striker to be in a triangular position where the two fullbacks are in front of her. As a wing player, if I'm responsible for the halfback, I have to position myself in a triangle. Fullback, myself, the halfback. If I'm above that and that pass goes to the halfback, what's going to happen? I'm going to be retreating and I'm going to hear a loud voice come from the sideline. Okay? So you always want to be
Good
job.
We don't have an official. She's a
Those darn umpires. Okay, so I have to be below. All right, what's my initial positioning on the ball? The fullback is here, my halfback is here, and I'm sitting at the back point being able to see both. At any point, if my body positioning doesn't allow me to see both the person on the ball and the person I'm responsible for, I'm dead. Okay? So if you can't have your first line operate your press, you have no team defense. So strikers, I know you love to attack. The first thing you do well is defend. Okay? So remember that. You're a striker only because you've played great defense. Does that make sense? The minute you start to embrace that mentality, you're going to be an All-American. Come on, Ed. Release. Track in. Stationary reception.
No, I was thinking my daughter, give her her jacket. Grace.
Grace!
Okay, so with number 1-5, what we're working on her a lot right now specifically is her ability to decelerate. A lot of players can accelerate, but can you decelerate with the ball? Am I speaking your language now? Okay? So you watch her, and after the game, you're going to talk to her. You got it? You did a good job, or you need to keep working on it. Okay?
Good, Chip!
Are you confident enough to have that conversation with her? Sure you are.
Two.
She was you someday. One day.
Step. Go.
There's no shake right now.
3 people.
You guys doing okay? Because I'm like sweating, so I'll gladly give up some layers here.
Step out.
Dad, if she was in the perfect position, if the ball had been played, it would have been a beautiful goal.
Very close to that concussive area.
good mobile reception, right?
Carol. Swing, swing, swing.
Swing it.
Go wide.
Swing it! Swing it!
Here.
Atta girl, Eves.
Mick. See her. We're stroke. You're not a ref. Don't act like one. Get stuck first. See top. See top. Get away, Hannah. Turn, Hannah. There you go, Jay. Release. See what? Carol, go wide. Get up, Carol!
Chrissy, your cover!
Get up. See her. Jordan. Carol, call for that!
Okay, so
Drop, Jordan.
you're outletting with 3. That means you have numbers where? If you're outletting with 3 and you're getting pressure from your opponents with 3, where are your numbers? In the midfield. So where do you want the ball? In the midfield. That's the game of hockey is creating 2v1s all over the field, people. So I like the fact that my backfield's trying to possess the ball and work it out, but they're playing 3-on-3. You need to get the ball into the midfield where your numbers are. Okay? Otherwise, it's a waste to have 4 running in the midfield, and I'm going to plop somebody back. Okay? And play a more defensive-oriented outlet.
That chip.
Again, you see that celebration? It's just shattering. Let it go. Looks like it did. No wonder there was no celebration.
It hit a net.
So our halftime, some of our halftime talk is when the ball's getting played into the backfield and we're working it around, we really want to, as quickly as possible, break that first line of defense and get the ball to where our numbers are. Immediately, we have a numerical superiority, and if all of those 7 progress the ball up the field, we'll have a 7-on-6. But if we keep playing with the ball in the backfield, we're just going to stay in our little 1v1 battle. Right now we got numbers, but we're not going anywhere. Yeah. Top.
See top! See top, Ma!
Here comes the backhand.
Good, Chip. Set.
Anytime you see Anna, enter the edge of the circle. If you split the goal cage to the left-hand side, there will be a backhand shot.
there, get down there.
We're sort of putting them under pressure, but there's not a whole lot of pressure on the ball. If you're the coach, are you content with the front line pressure of getting that halfback or fullback's eyes down on the ball? Are you happy with that or dissatisfied? Okay, we don't have a definitive answer, so that's what I'm going to have you watch for the next 3 minutes. All over the field, look at the individual defense, and are we engaged in that 3-second rule of getting the player in possession, their eyes down? Okay, so now here we are. Here's one. Breaking our steps down. Did she get beaten? Yeah. Okay, so again, your ability to decelerate as well as accelerate. Touch. Rip it. Here's one for the state of Texas.
No,
Again,
it's still
roll
running.
one defense.
But like, it looks like it's not as tight.
Watch the first pass. Roll one defense. Now that's Maddie going. That's Maddie going. Yeah. See what happens when you play good roll one defense? Rip it. Okay. Inside, Tira. Tira, inside.
Game ground cups.
There. Okay, Chelsea's group, I know you guys are working at this. The ball comes to your back inside and your ability to go upright like that down low to get the pass off. Yeah, we're working on that. We got to be able to be as efficient with our forehand and our backhand. And right now, it's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It's done by that, right? It's got to be done in 1 miss, not ippy.
Wide.
Did the ref on this side play late?
She sure did. Her nickname is Juice.
Yeah,
Remember? Yeah. She's going to go back to New Zealand and play in their NHL. Not National Hockey League, but their National Hockey League is our high performance. Okay, so this is good. We're managing our last 5, right? Of the half. Yeah, this is what we want to do. We want to be in a position where the clock is ticking down. We've got 30 seconds to execute a corner. And hopefully we'll be productive because of this. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's going to go to the right if it's not a straight strike. There it is.
That's a stroke.
Go! Go, it's okay!
Call it, Juice!
Come on, Juice!
That's a, yeah. There you go, Jep.
That was our
There should be is there a stroke code in there?
You can
No?
make one at half.
We'll code it later.
Okay. Don't count it as a shot.
Upper right.
Call it the side that'll work.
Okay. Let us. Come on,
Mom, but what if your shooter outside that circle?
Yeah, so much. It's over there.
You think they're better than the horseback? You think they're better than the original? But do you think they're better than the original? Oh. Still? Mom, can you raise the engine? I have to roll it down. Mom, do you think I roll to that engine? Do you think he's out here again?
I'm sorry, I was thinking about it for a while.
It's just going up. I should look at that.
Come on, Tuck!
We're inside there.
Yeah.
Go!
You can make millions of dollars.
No, she's wide open.
They're watching some Roomba. And why do you know?
Good, Dane. Cut her off! Good run, Jay.
Go, Jordan, go! Get up, Katie! Get up! Dana, let's see.
Come on, Juice! Come on, Juice! Let's go! Wrong way!
Good, Dan. Go full, go full.
Right,
good cover, Yak. Two v one, helper cops. Pressure, step.
Stop coaching, Juice.
JF, you're right.
And then it reports back, right? Yeah. Oh, because you can tell. She stopped for like a while. She's like, you see this ball? She's such a good for like hours. And I'll just place and you see the stuff that you
Cop, step up. User. He's back. Ma, gain ground. Get up. You go, Jordan. Cut her off. Cut her off. Good. Release.
Rebound.
Yeah, Jay. Coming out. Drop, Jay. Drop. Back off, back off. Switch it! Step up, step up, step up, step up, step up. Back up, kid. Cops coming in, coming in, coming in. Good, Yak. Step up. Nice. Yeah, yuck! Ow, ow! Come on.
So
See your Colleen, Ma. See your Colleen. Go, go, go. Good, Ma. Good cops, release. Ah, hand, that's you. Shall we get on her?
I was gonna say, I was yeah, it is, right?
Stop play right now.
Just a different, you know. Yeah, but he obviously